Hello, I'm Dr. Meredith Critchfield, Dean of the College of Education at Grand Canyon University. If you're watching this video to learn more about educator certification and licensure, then you are in the right place. Let me start by setting the foundation. The U.S. Department of Education and the National Council of State Authorization Reciprocity Agreements require that we at GCU and other similar institutions notify the public and students enrolling in a program whether completion of the program meets the educational requirements for licensure in a state or a territory. Because of these requirements, GCU works diligently to make sure we publicly disclose licensure requirements for each program in every U.S. state and territory. So to break it down a little bit further, there are two primary determinations when it comes to licensure: meets and does not meet. This means the programs either meet or do not meet the education requirements needed to license in a given state or territory. You might be wondering now, okay, I'm interested or enrolled in a specific program at GCU. So where do I go from here to learn more about the meets and does not meet determination based on the state where I want to certify? So there are a few places you can go. First, this information is provided on the all-important enrollment agreement. Second, it's made publicly available by going to the degree programs page on gcu.edu. Select the desired program and then click on the More Resources link in the left side navigation bar. You will then select State Disclosures under Information. Finally, if you're a student at GCU in the College of Ed, you'll work with a field experienced counselor who can provide you with this information by reviewing internal resources like a professional licensure disclosures and state compliance map. The meets does not meet determinations that we provide at GCU really only speak to the ability of our programs to meet the education requirements needed for licensure. So with that in mind, our determinations do not speak to the ability of you, the student, to meet all the other requirements needed for licensure. For example, in many states, you will need to pass exams, have a clear background check, and complete other similar tasks. As a university, this means we can never guarantee certificates, licenses, or endorsements in any state or territory, but we can tell you whether a program meets the educational requirements for licensure in your location as a student. It's also important to know that licensing agencies, and these are usually state departments of education, are the only entities that can determine if you, as a student, are truly eligible for a certificate, license, or endorsement. We emphasize the importance of understanding each state's requirements for licensure throughout your program of study, so there will be no shortage of reminders to make sure that you're up to date on what's required in the state where you want to license. This information is shared in the Programmatic and Certification Requirements Certification Exam Preparation section in the Student Success Center, our Clinical Field Experience Handbook, our Student Teaching Manual, marketing materials we produce and share about our programs, email campaigns and communications, and the University Policy Handbook. If requirements or any other policies change, GCU sends out direct notifications to students, keeping you informed at every step of the way. Now, in education, there's always an extra layer we have to consider. Exam and licensure requirements are always subject to change according to the State Department of Education. So I strongly encourage you to be in contact with your State Department of Education and understand their specific licensure requirements. GCU is definitely here to assist you, but your State Department of Education has the final authority. All right, that was a lot of information to digest, but I want you to know that we take becoming a certified educator seriously and are always working to make sure that you have the information you need to make decisions about your educational studies and your professional next steps. The College of Education is here to support you on your journey. If you ever have any questions, please reach out to your counselor or coe@gcu.edu. Have a great day and go Lows!